Guys, it's Anne here, and this Get Ready With Me will be about doing this look. I'm also going to be trying something new with my Get Ready With Me's. I'm going to make them a bit thematic, and they're going to be kind of like life thematic. And I was struggling to figure out what would my first topic be about, and I realized I was going to call them like motivational makeup chats or something. I'm still not sure what I'm going to call this series, other than Chatty Get Ready With Me, but I kind of thought, well, why don't I just start with motivation as the first topic? I think that's probably a good place to start. If you'd like to continue seeing how I make this look and hang out and talk about motivation with me, please keep watching. Thanks. Okay, hopefully you have not turned the video off. Yes, this is my face in all its naked gloriness. I've done my skincare. Yes, this is my natural forehead. It is not a receding hairline. It has always been like this. And you're seeing my eyebrows as they are normally without any eyebrow makeup on. So we're going to do eyebrows in this video today. So I'm going to start off with putting a bit of primer on, and it's going to be the Benefit Porefessional. This is probably my favorite primer for around my nose area. I've yet to find anything that quite works just like it. So let's start talking about motivation. And I wanted to start talking about what motivates me. When I was younger, I definitely was motivated by two primary things. So I'm going to go in with the It Cosmetics CC Cream in light, and I'll use my fingers, and then we'll blend with a beauty blender. So what motivates me is, when I was younger, first one was pleasing people. I was definitely a people pleaser. I wanted everyone to be happy, and I wanted everyone to like me. And I know now that is not realistic. But it caused me a lot of anxiety when I was younger, because you're always trying to make everyone happy. But it definitely was a motivator for me. I never wanted to upset anyone or disappoint anyone, especially my mom. My mom was real good at that. You never want to disappoint her. And the other major motivator for me when I was younger was people saying I couldn't do something. You told me I couldn't do something, I was going to go do it. I hated hearing that you couldn't do something. Particularly, I hated hearing, I heard it a lot because I have three brothers and I'm a girl, and it's like, you're a girl, you can't do it. So my undergrad degree was in computer electronics. And when I would tell people what my degree was in, they would just look at me like, you can't do that. I'm like, what does my physical appearance have anything to do with what I can or cannot achieve? I'm also very stubborn. I think most of my family is very stubborn, good and bad. So that was a major motivator for me when I was younger. Not so much now. I felt like when I was younger, I was always feel like I had to prove myself. I had to prove that I could do things. Because people judge you on your appearance. They judge you. I'm small and I'm a female, so there's this thing that, I'm weak, I can't do things, things are hard. Things are hard, but I'm still going to do it. As I've gotten older, that's changed. I think that, sorry, I'm just going to add a touch more and then blend out with the blender, beauty blender. As I've gotten older, some of that's changed. I definitely don't feel like I need to be a people pleaser, but a motivator for me is to help people. I just feel I'm a bit more realistic in that. And I definitely don't feel like I need to prove myself to anyone at all anymore. That's very much not a motivator for me. It's something I think just that has come with age, that I'm going to do something if I want to do it. So that's a motivator for me now. So I'm not just adding this Temp2 BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. I could have just mixed this in with a highlighter, but I kind of just want to pounce this on top. And again, I'm just using my fingers, putting this on top. We're putting this everywhere. I want this to be a pretty glowy look. Blend that in with the beauty blender in a second. So, maybe one thing I talk about is motivation for this channel. So I've already talked about some motivations in my About Me video. Obviously, I felt like I didn't see a lot of people that looked like me on YouTube. I don't have a perfectly symmetrical face. I don't have very smooth skin. I'm not under 30. And I've also noticed too that I feel like a lot of people that I see on YouTube, at least the majority that I see on YouTube, and some like popular, like for example, Kim Kardashian, have I think a warm undertone or more yellow undertones, whereas I'm more neutral, cool undertones. So I'm starting to learn now that I have that, and this is a reason why I don't like some of the products that are very popular because they just don't work with my undertones. So I'm going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and this is in light. Mine looks like it says Ace Rewind because it's so worn off now. I was motivated to do this channel because it was something I could do for myself. I mean, obviously I'm doing it for people watching as well, but a lot of my job and a lot of what I do in my day-to-day is helping others, which I like. Again, the motivator for me is helping others, but at times it's like, well, what do I get out of it, or what can I do that's for me, that I'm fully contributing to, and fully putting my name behind. And this channel is one of those things. Another thing for me, and I haven't really talked too much about this, I have mentioned that my mom passed away in 2016, and when that happened, I feel like I put my life on hold a little bit, but that was strategic. It was on purpose. I even talked to my boss about it and said, listen, I am going to work and I'm going to do a good job, but I'm going to do what is within my role to do. I'm not going to, branch out too much. I'm not going to take on difficult tasks because mentally I couldn't handle it. I needed to keep things stable. I needed to keep things in a way that weren't changing. But I kind of got to a point where that's not really working for me anymore. And there's sort of two things that happened at the beginning of this year that had an impact on that. So I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe, and I have a Brow Gal brush. I didn't like this when I first got it because it was a little too wet, but it's dried out a bit, so I actually like it a bit better. This is one of the ways I do my eyebrows on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to warn you right now, do not judge me. They will not be even. It's very hard to talk and do your eyebrows at the same time, but I will do my best. Two things that happened at the beginning of the year that were, again, kind of motivators for me were there were two deaths in our family. One was very unexpected. I mean, all death is always unexpected, I guess. The one was my cousin's wife, and she was a year older than me, I think. And so I knew her, grew up with her. And it made me realize that you never know how long you're going to be here for. And yeah, I live it every day, like, I'm going to go skydiving today. But it kind of made me realize that to not wait. There is no perfect time to start something. There's no perfect motivation. There is no magic, light in the sky that's going to come down and strike you and be like, you must do this now. You just got to do it. So that was kind of the thing with this channel. I'd been thinking about it for a while. And I mean, I started this channel on my iPhone. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know anything about publishing videos. And I knew, though, that I just needed to start. I needed to do it. And, I mean, it makes me sad to think that, yeah, it wasn't fair. I mean, her death was very unexpected. It, you go through the whole, like, makes you angry, it's not fair, all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm trying to take something away in a lesson, I guess. And the lesson is, there's no guarantee. This is just a temporary moment in the whole existence of whatever our being is. And it's up to us to make the most of it. And in my mind, in a positive way. So a major motivator for me is to be positive. To have a positive influence on people in my life. A positive influence on those around me. And hopefully I can do that through this channel as well. The other thing that happened earlier this year was we had another death, and it was my uncle. And I don't want to say that it was expected, but it was less, I mean, death's never expected, it's always a shock. But again, he was older, and we knew at some point this was going to happen, and it made me think about legacy. And what do I want my legacy to be? I think about my mom and her legacy. I mean, she had a very positive influence on all those around her. Like I mean, still is. Like there's nothing filled it. There's a big hole in anyone's life that was majorly influenced by her or had a relationship with her. And I kind of hope that I am leaving a positive legacy. I think that's one thing that they talk about motivation, and it's hard, I think, for a lot of people to do this because you can't fathom it. But what do you want your obituary to say? What do you want your tombstone to say? What do you want people to say about you when you're not there? Even if you haven't passed, like, what do you want people to say about you when you are not there? And I'm hoping people are saying good things about me. And I want to be a positive influence on others. So I think that's as good as the eyebrows are gonna get for right now. I might fix them up later, but this is what we're working with. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Shadow and Turns, and then we're gonna start off with a dark eyeshadow on the outer corner. I don't really know if so this look is being inspired by, I wanted to use the Mermaid eyeshadow that I had from NYX, but I wasn't too sure how to incorporate it to the look. And then I saw a post on Makeup Geek's Instagram, and I think she was reposting an image from anyway Chloe. Yeah, I think that's who she is. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. So this is the inspiration for today's look. Again, it's inspiration. And see, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. It's not going to be exactly the same as her look. I don't look like her. But I'm using a bit of inspiration. But I wanted to use a bit of a dark color. And I don't have a dark teal, so I'm going in with Earl Grey from the Bon Bons palette. And just very, very lightly putting this on the outside corner. Like very, very lightly. I don't want too much. I don't want this to be a very dark look. It's going to be a very spring look. Even though it's like 2 degrees Celsius outside right now. Which I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but I will put that on the screen. It's freaking cold out there. So another motivator for this channel, I mean, for me, is not money. It could be. I mean, that's what a lot of people do on YouTube, and I mean, I've had a lot of people say, like, oh, you're going to be a big YouTube star, and you make lots of money. Yeah, probably not, and I don't care to be. I really don't want to be a big YouTube star. I mean, I've seen what happens with some of them. But the other thing with money, so YouTube changed their policies, and you need to, how does it work? I think you need to have 1,000 subscribers. I have 41. I'm getting there. Again, each of those subscribers, though, to me, they mean something. If I have 41, if I have 4, if I have 100, I hope I have more than 4, because I have more than 4 friends and family that I hope are watching. But to me, like, obviously that's going to take forever. And I think you have to have like 4,000 hours of view time. And I'm somewhere around like 50, maybe 60. So, like, and it's with 4,000 hours within 12 months. So yeah, I could maybe get 4,000 hours in like 8 years. But, and then again, even if I ever did pass those thresholds, I really have no idea, to be honest. I've never really looked into what the monetary evaluation system is like. Like, if I just say I have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views, is it like $2? I have no idea. Like, do you really need to have like 1 million subscribers to make a living off YouTube? And again, for me, I have a day-to-day job. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I am hoping I'm making videos that people want to watch, because I'm trying to make videos that I would want to watch, and I'm hoping that I'm imparting at least some information or value to viewers. And again, I'm trying to make my channel a positive space. I know that there's a lot of negativity on YouTube, and there can be a lot of negativity around the beauty community as well. There's not a lot, I don't think. I don't know, I don't think. I stay away from all that. I have no interest in the drama that goes on. I know there's channels that are just all about the drama. No thanks. I'm here to talk about beauty products, hopefully things that work, share things that don't work, and just chit chat. Okay, so the main point of this look is this little, I'm just gonna get it out here, this little mermaid eyeshadow. Oh, looks very bright on the screen there. Sort of like a iridescent teal color. And we're just going to use a flat shader brush. Ooh, I can spray it with Fix Plus now. Be like every other popular YouTuber right there. Let's do it. Oh my god. Not that easy. I want to pack this all over the lid. I'm going to start close to my lash line and blend up. I have a giant lid. So, again, I kind of want to go over this. I don't want too much of the darker color to show. I feel like I should have put something underneath. Probably should have. Oh well. We're here now. We're going with it. So yes, making money off a YouTube channel is not my primary motivating factor. Although I feel bad for people that they made money off their YouTube videos, but they didn't have a lot of subscriptions. And then with the YouTube change, like if I were in that case, I would be pissed. Because you work hard on the channel. Well, I work hard on my channel, and you know, the way YouTube works, unless I get a video that goes viral, it's going to take a long time for people to notice my videos, unless they're looking for something very specific that I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure half of my views are family and friends, because I promote my channel to them all the time, which I'm trying not to. I feel like I'm being annoying at times, and this is where I struggle with, because again, if I were somebody that wanted to do this to make money, I would really suffer. I'm not good at promoting myself. I'm kind of like, you want to watch my videos? Sure. But if you don't bother. Like, I don't know. I'm obviously not a salesperson. Got a cat here or something there. It's hard to tell. Sorry, I'm struggling to see if I'm even on what I'm doing here. I'll go in with something fluffier. Something fluffier. Just blend. So, back to motivation. Good old motivation. Make this a drinking game. How many times do I say the word motivation? Every time I say it, you gotta take a shot. No, you might die if you do that. Please don't. Other than just wanting to improve myself or challenge myself. That's my biggest motivator now, is I don't want to stay the same. I don't want to look at myself a year from now and be like, everything's the same. Because that's what I felt like I've been like the past several years. I mean, I live in the same place, I have the same job. Anytime I go talk to somebody new, or somebody I haven't seen in a long time, not somebody new, somebody I haven't seen in a long time, they're like, what's new with you? And I'm like, nothing, because it doesn't feel like anything was new. And it's fine if, I'm in the same job or in the same place, but if I feel like I'm different, that's something in and of itself. Like if I feel like I've tried some things, I've done some things out of my comfort zone that I maybe not even really share or talk about, and that's beneficial. So I'm going to go in, I'm just going to use a light, this is the beige shade from that designer chocolates that I'm trying to use. I'm just going to blend that up. I want to smooth this out a little bit up here. So I now have Luna. I wish I could use Luna in everything. I use this in my inner corner. It's the NYX Loose Pigment. Let's go in with a bit of Satin sheets. So I also keep lots of quotes around, And one of the quotes that I have posted, I'm just going to read it. Apparently it was Bob Ross. I don't know if Bob Ross actually said it, but it is, talent is pursued interest. Anything that you are willing to practice, you can do. So I think a lot of times we're motivated to do something because we think we're going to be, we want to succeed at it. And when you start, you're going to suck. Pretty much anything, you're going to suck. And that can be a bit demoralizing. So I'm just going to go in with a black eyeliner. I wasn't going to do this, but I think I want to add a bit of depth. I'm going to use this e.l.f. It looks huge and scary, but it's not so bad. It is not the best. I need to buy a new black eyeliner. I have that NYX one as well that I used in my last Get Ready. And I don't like it. It goes on fine, but it does not wear well, if that makes sense, like through the day. So for the sake of speeding things up, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and do my dual mascara job with Lash Paradise and Clump Crusher, and then we'll come back, do the rest of the face. Okay, eyelashes are done. We're going to go in with bronzer, and I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. There's a recent light. This is a cult favorite. It is a very nice bronzer. So I just wanted to go back to that quote that I referenced on the motivation, and the one thing that I wanted to say was, you can't wait for motivation. Like, people are always like, what's the motivation? I'm waiting for motivation to do this, right? I need motivation. No, you gotta just do. Don't think so hard, just do. I also think though too, like quotes like that, or if you find something that you know that inspires you, print it out or write it up and put it somewhere. Put it on your mirror, in your bathroom, make your husband see it every day, or your kids. They might want to see it too. They might be like, what is this? And ask you questions, and they might think you're stupid for putting it there. But if you find it motivating, for example, I have that Bob Ross quote in my den, and I used to have one on my fridge when I was trying to eat better, and it was, what you eat in private shows in public. It's real harsh, but I think for me at the time it was definitely a motivator, because I was eating fairly healthy day to day, like bringing lunches to work and stuff, but when I got home I was eating like crap, or weekends I was eating like crap. And it's like, why don't I lose weight, or why do I still feel like garbage? Yeah, that's why. So for blush, we're going to go into the Christmas palette. I hate opening this because I always jam my thumb into it. And I'm going to go in with Fortunate and Angelic, because they're a bit more, they're a bit more orangey, and that's kind of the blush color that I want. Fortunate's orangey and Angelic's a bit more of a mauve. So I'm just going to blend them together. And that's the thing too with motivation and doing something. That's what they always say, like, things that are worth doing are not easy, otherwise everyone would be doing them. And I think that's part of it, is people are constantly, you work on something, and then, like, there are days when I'm not motivated to film. I've actually struggled. This was an apt topic for me, because for a long time there, I was super motivated to film. I had all sorts of ideas I wanted to film, and then I didn't film for 2 weeks because I went home for Easter. And the videos that I put up, I felt like they weren't the best videos that I've done. I'm just going in with the benefit what's up. I'm layering highlighters here. We're going to go in with benefit what's up, and then we'll go in with Moonstone after. And so I was not feeling, I don't know, I was kind of feeling down on myself. Videos that I posted were not good. The video I'm posting today, it's a Saturday. it's an oldie. So again, I'm feeling a little demotivated because I'm not happy with the quality of work, and you know, it was one of those things that, yeah, I was struggling to find motivation to film even today. I wasn't feeling it. I feel like I look like crap all the time. I'm kind of in this like, what am I doing mode? And then it's like, no, get everything set up. And then once I start getting everything set up, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, we're going super glowy today. Super, super glowy. Alright, I'm just going to do a lip combination of, it's the NYX Bed Rose, yes, Bed Rose lip liner. I have this Joe Fresh lip gloss in Sweet Nectar. And then I'll put this on. I will come back and you won't have to look at my giant ugly forehead anymore because I will just try and cover some of that up. And we'll close out this video. So I'm back and this is the final look. I know this was a really long video, but I hope that you stuck around for most of it. I hope this was motivational for you. I'd like to hear down below what motivates you, or what you are maybe hopefully motivated to do or try now that you have been holding off on. I'm hoping to continue with this series and do some other life topics. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. But if you're interested in something like that, give this video a thumbs up and then I'll know to continue with this type of series. And yeah, so that's all that I have for today. Thank you for joining me, and please subscribe down below, and hopefully I will see you again next time. Bye.